And we're back. It's been a long time. Kreative NoTice podcast. It's your boy Bobby, Jeff, myself, Adrian. And as always, we bring in the heat. Like, subscribe, comment. We really do apologize. We know it's been a long time, but we've been working on a lot of things, working on some crafts, doing some things, trying to keep everything rolling. But hey, fellas, how's everything going? Y'all ready for the show?
Let's do it. October Sports Month. Let's get it.
Do it. Let's get it in October. Baseball season. Let's chime on in, man. Let's get this thing cooking. I know Bobby can't even stay still in his seat, man. He got the shades on. Yeah, we about to get that heat. We about to get the heat. Oh yeah.
We couldn't even get into it, but this has been a hell of a postseason, man, for real. I'll be honest with you, baseball hasn't been this exciting probably in the last at least 2 to 3. Maybe I want to say even like 5 years. Everybody's tapped into it. But again, sorry you guys, we couldn't really tap into the first and the second round. But hey, we'll at least here for the final. Well, not the final, but the semi. But we got
championship series. We in for it.
For real. And so let's start with the LLCS with the Yankees and the Houston Astros. So believe it or not, my pick before, it's F the Yankees all day because I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, so I don't want the Yankees to go. But I've had the Astros going anyway. You see they're up 3-0. The thing with the Yankees, and the problem with the Yankees is always going to be the problem with them. They're a manufactured team. So in sports, we all meet Adrian, Jeff, anybody that knows real sports. You can have the greatest players in the world. You can put, I don't care if you put LeBron, Michael Jordan, or Barry Bonds, or Ken Griffey Jr., whoever, some of the greatest, if you just put them on a team, it doesn't mean that they're automatically going to win the chip. Chemistry, team morale, all that matters. With the Yankees, the problem with them to me is they have a lot of superstars, and they just don't gel. So, and I think the biggest thing with the Yankees, too, is because Alex Judge was changing that Roger Maris record. Real thing when they get worn out. He was so big on change. No matter even much as he downplayed it, he wanted that record for this year. He wanted it. He got it. Congrats to him again. And we talked about that, a couple weeks ago. But, when you're mentally, baseball is such a mental-driven game. They say baseball is a 90-10 game, 90% mental, 10% physical. And it's the truth because there's so much that goes into it. I think with the Yankees, again, on paper, when you look at the stat, when you look at the depth chart, they should dominate. You got Giancarlo Stanton, you got Gabriel Torres, you got Aaron Judge, you got Garrett Cole, the pitcher. He's a dominant pitcher. Again, on paper, they should dominate. But the one team that we need to talk about here in Houston, where I'm at, is Astros. I think we give it a little bit more praise. I know they got caught for cheating a couple of years ago, which it was real.
Should be behind that, though, because ever since that scandal rocked the nation, they still has been a great team. There was a great team last year, and they bounced. And now they bounce back and going to probably lead back to the World Series this year.
Let me ask the question to you guys. Why can't the Patriots get this type of grace? But anyway, okay, I'll keep talking. But so because people really
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay, that's okay. But that's all. I'll keep moving. But the Astros.
No, I didn't catch on what you said.
Well, no. The reason why is because it continues to happen. There's a difference.
But
Houston got caught once.
Okay, one time officially, but
shit, the Patriots got caught a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's been ruled. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like you got a good point. Is why the Patriots don't get the same grace. And my thing is that, Patriots have done it multiple. You had the Jets situation. Then you had the deflated of the balls. You had, what was the other one, Jeff? I know it was the third one. I can't remember another one.
Yeah, they was taping on sidelines. They
did taping
the
Bengals. Bengals, yeah. So, when you have multiple cases keep coming out and investigations and come to find out that it's legit, and in the case they are proving that you're guilty of it, Well, hell yeah, you're not gonna get no grace.
See,
I wouldn't give you no grace for it. That's the difference.
Why
We're here with the Houston Astros. When they got caught, okay, they got banned and did this and that, and then 2 years later they back playing against Braves in the World Series. They lost, and then now they back again playing for the opportunity, which is looking like they're going to win the World, at least get to the World Series and compete to have it. So yes, they got caught, and then all of a sudden, boom, it changed. They haven't been caught doing anything else. It looks like they've been doing everything legit. Now, if they come back and get caught again for something, for more cheating, then all right, you have a case.
Yeah, and I don't want to chime in on that just a little bit because we ain't gonna get that much air to the Patriots. But at the same time, you gotta understand that's why I look at them really funny. They got 6. You got 6. Hold on now. You got 6 rings, but it feels like all this stuff is manufactured. You know what I'm saying? Like all these rings winning by 3 points, all that stuff kind of like play a part. Seems like they're trying to follow a movie script when watching playing the Patriots play. Yeah, you can put it on all you want to, but that's a World Series hat, bro.
Oh no, I did the Boston. I represent New England.
I know, but we talking about the Patriots right now. That's football. So
back to baseball.
I know. Yeah, so you don't want to talk about that, but okay. But back to baseball, I think, like I said, the Houston Astros deserve their flowers. You know what I'm saying? They went through all that little scandal shit, all that's over with, and they're going to go back to the World Series because they're going to beat the Yankees. I thought, like I said, I agree with you when it comes to the Yankees because they are a manufactured team, and it takes chemistry to build that championship. And until they actually have a team that's actually chemistry based, then we're going to continue to see the same thing with the Yankees. But they are one of the greatest franchises in baseball history, so I respect that too as well. As far as the interesting series, which is going on right now, is tied 4-4, which is the Phillies and the Padres. I actually had the Padres going to the series, so we're trying to see what's going to happen with that.
So
let me ask you.
Well, I just want to say before we touch on that other series on the National League. Again, the Houston. The reason why I brought up the cheating with the Astros is actually a compliment because the Astros, they got caught there 1 year, and the fact that every year they're in contention and they're competitive, and the fact, I mean, come on, it's 3-0. I mean, it's a really great chance. It's basically a 99.9999. They're going to the World Series. They're up 3-0. Today they won today. They beat them 5-0. But the fact that I think the one thing that the Astros do a very good job at is that not only because they don't pay, I'll tell you this, they don't really pay their players. They pay their 1 or 2 prime players, Jose Tuve, but they have a great farm system. And again, shout out to the scouts. And that's one thing that doesn't get talked about enough in baseball. All these teams have farm systems, but they actually develop their players and they actually bring them up, through the team. They don't trade them. Well, they do trade a couple. I mean, that's just business.
Yeah, and what I like with the baseball too,
they promote and they get them on a cheap. So when it's time to sign up for these long-time deals, they can get them on a really cheap deal. So, but again, the Astros, man, they're legit and they're legit every year. But yeah.
And what I like about baseball too as well, the professionals not afraid to go to AAAs to actually, if they had to suffer a big injury, to get, to get their ump back. There's nothing wrong with going to the minor leagues for a little bit and then come back. And that's what I like about baseball.
Yep. And real quick, I mean, we can run down the LLCS. I'll be honest. I had Seattle going all the way. That was my pick before. I thought Seattle was a really good team. But Houston, man, Astros, man, again, I just shout out to them, man. They're just a powerhouse, man. Yordan, he's another guy that's he's a DH now, but Yordan Alvarez, they lost Carlos Correa to the Twins, but which they didn't even make the playoffs. But I mean, their team, and you know what? Oh, another thing I don't want to forget, Dusty effing Baker. He's another African American coach that he has a ring as a player, but he doesn't have a ring as a coach. So I am really low-key rooting for the Astros that they do go to the World Series because he just took over for the coach. Admit he came in after the whole cheating scandal, and he's really rectified everything. So as an African American,
he's definitely a respected coach. He used to be a coach for the Cubs.
Oh yes, sir.
So I definitely respect him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He doesn't have a ring as a coach. He has a ring as a player. So if they do, and which I said most likely they will, I'm rooting for them to go to the World Series. But
I am disappointed that the Mets then, because the Mets was my original pick to go to the World Series. I am disappointed that they lost to the Padres, but after they lost to the Padres, I picked the Padres to go to the World Series. So we're still going to see if that still happens.
Yeah, see, and then we're moving on to the LSCS. The thing with the Mets, like I said, they do the Mets too. Like they just, you know what it was for me with the Mets. They had such a long hold on first place before they gave it up to the Braves, and it just with baseball, when you lose that momentum, it's not like the NFL basketball, man. They play over 162 games. When you lose that type of momentum when you're in first place, it's tough to get it back. It just is. So I kind of figured they were going to lose that. But the Padres are sneaky good. The thing with the Padres is Fernando Tatis, which is their prime player, he's suspended for the year. And they still are killing them. They got Manny Machado. Excuse me. They got Manny Machado. Their pitching is A1. I mean, I think about like if Manny Machado, if Fernando Tatis was there, man, they'll be different. In this series with the San Diego and Phillies, with the Phillies, I like Bryce Harper because he's been trying to get a ring with the Phillies because he left the Nationals a couple years ago, signed a big 10-year contract with them 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, Bryce Harper is on that squad. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's nice, man. So, but as much as I would love to see the Philadelphia Phillies in the World Series, I really would. But I got the Padres. I think they're gonna bounce back. I think this is gonna go 7 games. I do, and I think the Padres are gonna take it. I like the pitching is better with the Padres than with the Phillies, but the Phillies have really good hitters. So it's really gonna come down to who's
gonna come on. So you agree that we're gonna see Astros and Padres World Series?
I think it's gonna be Astros and Padres World Series. It comes down to because again it starts with the Padres have really great pitching and the Phillies have really good hitting. The Phillies don't got really good pitching, so it's really gonna come down to who's on that game. But I'm taking if you ask me for my picks. I'm taking the Astros and the Padres in the World Series.
I'm surprised. Like for weeks now, we've been watching Adrian background with the Braves. As soon as they lose, he put a Falcons thing in the background. That shows you how Atlanta fans are. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, hey, let me talk about Atlanta.
No. Hold on now. That Atlanta Braves was up even with the Falcons. I had the jersey and the dogs up.
Oh, okay.
So I had the Braves jersey and the dog shirt up. So
okay.
It's still here.
But yeah. But we do gonna chime into the Falcons today. I am gonna give y'all your much respected props. They look a lot better than I thought y'all were gonna be.
We get there, we can talk about it.
Real quick on the Braves, because they are the world champions, and we should touch on them a little bit because they got defeated by the Phillies. But the problem with them is what they did 10 years ago, or about when the last time they won the championship? 11, 10,
97, 95, 97.
Okay, maybe 20. But
yeah, it was a long time.
They're cheap. The Braves are notoriously cheap, and they should have kept Jorge Soler. He's a monster. They should have kept Freddie Freeman. Got Matt Olson. Even though Olson had a good series.
But respectfully, even though they're cheap, they're smart too. Because baseball, you don't want to put a ton of money into like one player. You want to even it out, and I understand the reason why. So I mean, their team is still great without even having.
But I mean, but you see where that hurt us at. Like we get to the World Series where you got a Philly team coming in hot, and we only won one game and barely won that one game, and then we just lost the remainder. It's just
the crazy.
Go ahead. I'm just saying, like when I watched it, even it was just on both levels. The pitching and the batting wasn't there. From what we saw, what they did when they were second place in their division, just so they can get the home field advantage and to get the start of the playoffs, so they can have that bye week. Everything that they did to lead up to that to get first place, just for them to turn around and then just completely drop. You put in that one pitcher who hasn't pitched in I think it was 80-something games or something like that. He was coming off an injury. You put him in, and then bats start swinging galore. Philly just started having their way with him. And then and that's something I noticed with the Braves, that they do that with their young pitchers to get them prepared. But it's you don't have to do that in the playoffs. You know, and I understand that concept, but it was weird because on all levels, you know, none of the batters were doing well. You know, I mean, they were doing decent, but they weren't doing like elite what they were doing leading up to this game. And just to come in this game after getting that first place to getting all, you know, it's about as bad as what the New York Mets did to hold that lead for 100-something games just to lose it to the Braves, just for the Braves to sit there and lose it in the first round. Like, come on, we should at least win 3-1. No, should have went longer than that.
That's the thing.
I mean, and it's about momentum too. You know what I'm saying? The Phillies had a good momentum coming into the playoffs. I mean, sometimes the momentum can, you know, that's just what it is. Momentum in all sports. They just had the high hand. Y'all wasn't ready to play a Philly team that was just hot.
Nah, we were ready. I don't know what to say about that. But, you know,
obviously we'll be back next year. Y'all lost 3-1.
What's your team?
No matter who my team is. Y'all lost, right?
Oh, okay. Well, we was in the playoffs. Where's your team?
It don't matter, though. The Marlins got more championships than y'all, so it don't make no difference.
You a Marlins fan?
Yeah, I like the Marlins and the Cubs.
Okay. Oh, the Cubs. Okay.
The Cubs, yeah. You know, he's between Florida and Chicago.
Oh man, I'm a Marlins and a Chicago Cubs fan.
Oh man, you know I've never even heard of this, but whatever.
Hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
We can see as I keep it out. We can see with wild card. Okay, so the Yankees and the Astros were expected to go to this was expected, but you look at the wild card and the graphic. You know, both of these teams right now that are playing, they was in the wild card. You know, so I mean, it was not expected. But like Jeff said, this puts you in a wild card, and I know because when we lost to them damn Giants and the Patriots, when we was 16-0 that year, they was a wild card team.
We talk about football.
No, I'm saying wild card. No. I'm just trying to back your point up.
I know. I'm messing with you.
Wild card. Yeah, man, I didn't even want to bring that shit up, but you know. Hey, I'm doing it for the sake of the damn podcast. You know, I'm a Patriots fan, but you know, but wild card teams can get on a run, and that's all I'm concerned. Like I said, I'm taking San Diego, but I'm not going to be surprised if Philly takes it because they are on a run. You know,
yeah, they hot, man. They hot. They beat they're red hot Atlanta for the team, so I won't be expect. Yeah, don't be expected. Huh?
San Diego going to run too because they're a wild card team. They both are hot. So you got two hot teams. That are
the momentum is on fire right now.
Yeah. So
I wasn't surprised when they beat the Dodgers though, because the Dodgers ain't ready.
No, they're not ready. They're not ready.
I was surprised when they beat the Mets though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. You got the Mets going all the way. Well, not at least going to the next round.
Yeah, definitely. I really thought they was going to the World Series. To be honest with you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I had them as the pick.
I saw everything. I had my pick was San Diego and the Mariners. I had Seattle. Seattle was on a nice little run too, but damn Astros, man. Damn, they won't go away.
They ain't going. They fail to go away, dog.
Not go away, you know. So, but hey, but like I said, my pick. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be interesting. I think this season is a lot. And then again. This is the first season where they had the wild card format like that. So
yeah, it was weird for me. I had to start getting used to it a little bit.
Yeah. So I liked it. I think it kept me engaged a little bit more. So I think they're obviously going to keep it because it's been instilled. But yeah, I think it gives another team an extra chance. Like the Phillies are going on a run like they are, and you know that goes back to. Some of these teams that, you know, just because you have a great record and you're waiting doesn't mean that you're automatically set. Like the Braves were waiting for the Phillies to play them, and look what happened. You know, so the Dodgers were waiting for the Padres, and look what happened. So I mean, it's just that's just how it go, man. So, but great baseball, man. We're gonna keep you guys updated, man. And, you know, like I said, I got the Astros and San Diego. We're gonna have more coverage with it, especially when we get to the World Series, man. This World Series, regardless of what team makes it, it's gonna be on the pop.
All right, moving on. What we talking about next, fellas?
With that college football.
Davis warehouse right here.
Hey man, elite. Elite. Y'all boys getting watching the games? I know Jeff said he couldn't get.
I ain't watched none of the games today, to be honest.
Oh man.
Hey, man, busy day today, man.
I feel you on that one. There were some good ones out there. Clemson almost
last
lost
weekend was that what we should have been on last week, because last week was a lot of.
Well, last week had some good ones. Week had some good ones. This one has some good ones. Like Clemson almost lost to the Orange Juice School, to the Tangerine Syracuse. But we can start with we usually do it with the top 25. So I know we got the Alabama against Mississippi State going on right now, and they're holding Mississippi State to 0 points as of now. But
y'all see that?
You know that's gonna happen. Alabama gonna bounce back.
Yeah,
Nick Saban was upset, boy.
Yeah, I'm not worrying about those top games, Appalachian State, none of that. But so you got, like I said, Alabama versus Mississippi State. Alabama's, like I said, holding them to 0 points as of right now. Mississippi State's not going to really do too much of anything, so I'm not really sweating that. Another good one, Penn State. I think it's like 17-14. No, 17-10. So 17-10. Penn State is winning, beating Minnesota. Real quick to chime in on that game, and we can just talk about it from what happened last week. Penn State got exposed to by Michigan. Mm-hmm. And it's not really a bad thing, because Michigan is just a better team than Penn State, just hands down. Michigan is just way better than Penn State. The run game with both running backs that they had bouncing back and forth between Donovan Edwards and Corman, Penn State couldn't do anything. Michigan didn't do any they did some passing, but they didn't have to. Like, if anybody watched that game and it went to halftime, people was like, oh, if nobody really watched that game, it was a fluke. Like, you had that little bounce off a player's helmet interception, and then that one breakaway that Penn State quarterback did. Like, and that was it, Sean Clifford. That's all Penn State really had. Everything else, Penn State just got ran up and down the field on their back, left and right. Like, Penn State couldn't stop the run game for nothing. Michigan was having their way. Michigan was bending Penn State over, throwing them on the couch whichever way they wanted to do, and telling them to deal with it. And there was nothing Penn State could do about it. So,
but like we talked about off air, and I didn't touch about it a lot more, but we didn't touch on that. I don't understand. They were ranked 10. So if Michigan handles them like the way they handled them, why are they still number 4? I don't think Michigan's getting the respect. I don't think they're getting that respect.
I agree with you on that one.
I understand Tennessee beat them, but let's not. You know what it is? And I'm paying attention to damn college football this year. And I'm all in. And you know what?
I just want you to understand that y'all in the Pac, I think the Pac-10, if I'm not mistaken, compared to a monster powerhouse as the SEC. Yeah. You guys was just saying really paying nobody. You know what I'm saying? You guys played Penn State. Y'all struggled with Penn State the first half. Y'all did open them in the second half. But
they did not struggle against Penn State. I'm telling you they did.
Okay, but listen. Just listen to what I'm saying. I ain't finished yet. Okay. You talking about two powerhouses in Tennessee and Alabama, in which Tennessee came out victorious. Mm-hmm. Why would you compare why you think you can compare that particular teams versus Penn State and Michigan? You understand, y'all going to be in the playoffs this year, mm-hmm. But again, the real test is going to come with Ohio State, and right now, I don't think y'all going to beat them.
Okay, is Alabama a powerhouse?
Yes, Alabama is clearly up. Yeah, come on, bro.
Are we talking about overall? Or are we talking about this year?
We're talking about for forever, bro. Are we sitting here play around? Like, are we going to sit here and play around? Who was the champions of the last 10 years? Who dominated? Come on, let's not play around. I'm not even an Alabama fan, but the Crimson Tide is very dominant, bro.
No, they weren't dominant when they lost 52-49.
Yeah, but I mean that was crazy.
It was against a Tennessee team that was equal to them.
No, stop with this. I'm sick and tired.
Somebody help me.
I am okay. Look,
so you don't think Tennessee is good?
No. But they deserve to jump up like that.
Of course, they deserve to jump up like that. You serious? They beat an Alabama team, bro.
If they beat UGA, it would have been different for me. But UGA is number 1, right? Who's number 1?
Oh my God, bro.
Bro, like no, I'm.
So we're not. So let me ask you a question: is Tennessee undefeated or not?
They're not. Yes. They lost one.
No, they didn't.
No.
They're undefeated, bro.
They haven't lost one game. They haven't lost that one game.
So
yet.
why are we having this conversation? They're in the powerhouse conference.
Has Michigan lost?
No, but y'all not played nobody. Y'all ain't played shit.
Well, Tennessee hasn't. Tennessee's only real big game they played was Alabama.
Let's be honest. Did they?
Okay, let's go back to Tennessee schedule.
Did they dominate?
Hold on, time out. Let's go back to Tennessee schedule.
It came down to the wire.
I'm gonna pull up.
When they beat us when we was ranked. I just hope y'all know that.
Florida is not good.
It don't matter, but when we played them, they was ranked.
Let me tell y'all. See, this is what's screwing up. This is what's screwing Tennessee's ranking up. This is why Tennessee ranking is so inflated. If you look at Tennessee record, hold on, look, pull this up. Click on Tennessee real quick. Find Tennessee. I'm about to show you their schedule because Tennessee's schedule is so inflated because of who they played at the time. Click on Tennessee real quick. I'm about to show you something real quick, and I'm about to like seriously, like we got to stop this. You got to hand me cussing, but y'all got to stop this. All right, look at this. Look at this. Tennessee started off the first game of the season with Ball State. Ball State is completely trash. They're boo-boo. You flush them down the toilet, and they just come back up with crumbs. They're trash. All right, and then they played Pitt. They played Pitt, and they don't have it on here. They beat Pitt 34-27 in overtime. The same Pitt that lost to Georgia Tech at home that didn't have a head coach. Come on, man. Then these guys play Akron. Trash. Boo-boo. Stink. Smish. Then they play Florida. What is Florida doing this year? Struggling.
Okay, but we ranked. It was ranked. We played them.
Man, you was ranked because you beat a Utah team that got caught sideways. The same Utah team that just beat an unranked USC Trojan
team. I like
team.
how much energy you have against a team that's in the same conference as you, and you don't give them their flowers when they beat an Alabama team that was number one.
Okay, well let me finish. Then look, then they beat a Florida team, the same Florida team that beat a Utah team, and the same Florida team that struggled against Missouri. And they struggled against, who was it they struggled against? And then they beat LSU. LSU is not good this year. Florida's not good this year. They beat an Alabama team that had the same dumb mistakes that they had playing against Texas and Texas A&M. Shit ton of penalties.
But guess what? Who came out victorious?
Well, I mean,
who came out victorious?
I just told you, yes. Tennessee
Alabama,
came out
right?
victorious. No, Alabama
they only got one loss, bro.
Look, all I'm saying is like, look at
you sitting here arguing with me with a team that damn near had championship that controlled the damn 2000 era. You seriously trying to like go against
who controlled the 2000 era?
The 2010 era. I mean, Alabama's been dominant for the last.
I thought you were talking about Tennessee. I thought you were talking about. I'm not talking about Alabama. I'm talking about Tennessee. I'm not talking about Alabama. I'm talking about Tennessee. Tennessee is doing a very great thing this year.
Exactly. And guess what, though?
I'm not taking that from them.
You should be worried.
Well, I mean, I'm worried. I'm worried every game we play.
I know, because y'all struggled against a no-name team the other day. I mean, last 2 weeks, one of them shits.
It was just Mizzou.
Yeah, Mizzou was y'all struggled against Mizzou.
But Mizzou was the only team that we struggled against.
Yeah, man. And then we're gonna definitely see how we're gonna expose that Stinson Bennett shit.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, I'm talking about here.
If it was me, and the rankings went, it would go Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, then Tennessee. I will put Ohio State as number one.
No, I would definitely be Tennessee for beating that a number one team. They should be number 3. So this is what they deserve. Michigan hasn't played anyone. They played a Penn State team that was number 10. Again, why would Michigan should be ahead of anyone?
Alabama was not number 1. UGA has been number 1.
No, Alabama was number 1 with Tennessee.
Alabama was number 1.
So they deserve the ranking what they got.
Yeah, I'm fine. You can flip-flop Michigan and Tennessee for me. I don't care.
Michigan deserve where they got, the number 4 spot.
No, they've been number 4.
I agree.
4 weeks.
Yeah, but Michigan, if you look at Michigan's schedule, it's not like they played.
They haven't played no one, bro.
Like the only real test that they really had was Penn State.
Yes, that's the only test they had.
Penn State got exposed.
They're going to struggle against a Michigan State team in a few weeks. And they're gonna lose against Ohio State because Ohio State's gonna beat them.
Hold on. You said Michigan is gonna struggle against Michigan State?
Yeah.
Okay.
They always do. Pull it up. Pull up the history.
Hey, who has Ohio State played? Let me just see. You know what?
They haven't played nobody. Ohio State.
They haven't really played nobody. But guess what though? They always beat y'all ass though. That's all that matters.
Okay.
I don't know when you became a Michigan fan, but we can go ahead and run with that. You know what I'm saying?
I became this year because I'm following college football this year, and I'm just now. And
I see the energy. I think
from 2022 until the rest of all.
I just feel like, man, we go to a lot of cities.
Let me tell you,
we got Boston. We went to Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I told to pick a team, and goddamn, I picked Oregon, and it was Michigan. I went with Michigan because Tom Brady, the GOAT, was there, so that's why I went with Michigan. But anyway,
and he was trash city when he was there too.
He was, but look at this now.
This is a manufactured quarterback. I already told you about him already.
Manufactured quarterback.
Okay, so
you heard what Kanye said. You heard what Kanye said. He said, "Man, Mahomes threw that game, bro."
Oh yeah, he did.
But
hold on.
But go ahead.
I've been listening to Adrian. This is one of the reasons why I want to continue doing this with the college football. Because again, I'm new to college football. I'm paying attention. My first year paying attention. But I'm a quick study. And I learned pretty quickly. And with Ohio State, you and Jeff, Adrian and Jeff, you guys have been talking about them like they are the cream of the freaking crop. But what I want to know is who have they played? Who have they played?
So I'm gonna give you my input. So for Ohio State, the reason why I say Ohio State should be number one is the way they have played. Like they have dominated every team. Like they haven't had any hiccups.
Yeah,
regardless of who they play, I give it to you. Like their conference teams, Wisconsin, Rutgers, and Michigan State and Iowa have barely sniffed any kind of win off them. Like,
bro.
Like that's what I'm saying. They're I think Ohio State is ranked number either 1 and 2 offensively total, and I think they were in the top 10 in defense. They're in top 5 offense and top 10 in defense. Ohio State is doing real good things. They're playing to the standard like they're supposed to.
And they always been relevant. Always.
Yeah, like Ohio State is doing what they're supposed to do. Now if they go to Penn State next week and then they lay an egg, then you got a good. Well, I agree with you, Jeff. I doubt it as well because Penn State is only up by 7 against Minnesota. But
people gotta understand too. I didn't mean to cut you out, bro. Ohio State has the most underrated receivers they have in in college football right now. They got Marvin Harrison Jr.
What do you mean
know what
underrated?
I'm saying? Huh? Underrated.
Underrated
because they're not really being recognized. They got some great receivers over there.
Everybody recognizes them. Everybody knows. Whoa, what are you talking about? Everybody knows they're wide receivers. Ohio State is wide receiver. They're pumping out wide receivers like it's a damn.
Yeah, I'm talking about this year though.
What you mean?
Man, I barely hear about them guys, man.
That's just because of the time that they come on television. That's all that is, man. But everybody knows about them. Hell, the draft class for this year knows about them. Every scout team in the NFL knows about every wide receiver over at Ohio State. Hell, they know about C.J. Stroud. So
I know about C.J. Stroud.
That's what I'm saying. Hell, the running back.
Bobby gonna know about C.J. Stroud soon too.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna find out.
Now you gonna learn about my quarterback and running back. I'm gonna respect him.
JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy is good, but he needs
go
another
live
year.
that game if y'all want to. I'm definitely down for that.
You know what I'm excited about? It's more of a running game. Is that everybody getting yards. Everybody. Like it's like hey, you want some? My plate is full. Let me get some for you. I'm full.
Yeah, can't nobody stop that run game like they're running. Like last year they had a real good run game. This year their run game is by far a whole lot better. Like it went from elite to greatness. Like
running back on the depth chart on number 3. The third running back on the team is getting 100 yards. Like it's insane. Like they run.
Yeah. They're running the hell out of that rock, man. Like we'll definitely see. But to finish off real quick, so some of the games like Oregon versus UCLA, Oregon embarrassed UCLA. Oregon had their way. Like, you know, I think Oregon had that one bad game against Georgia in the beginning of the season, but they bounced back very well. Oregon bounced back extremely well. So Oregon did their thing.
Still a shit team.
Hey, they zoom in for the games that's not that already finished. The ones at the bottom.
Yeah, it's very small.
Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah. Zoom in on those games. Not all of them, but just zoom in on them. Just zoom in real quick.
Oh, zoom in. Oh, zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in. Yeah.
Don't want to stop.
All right.
Right there. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So the Oregon versus UCLA game, that was a good one. Like, hey, I wanted to watch more games. I was kind of bouncing between the phone, the TVs, but that Oregon game versus UCLA, like, Bo Nix looked like the old Bo Nix when he was at Auburn his first season. Like, you know, they were doing their thing, you know, and the wide receivers are definitely stepping up. I got to give it to him. Franklin, nasty catch. Even with the pass interference, he still got that nasty catch. And, you know, Dorian Thompson, he's going to bounce back. I just think I feel as if UCLA got away from their run game way too fast.
You see,
like they should have kept going.
See, LSU you said LSU was trash, but they end up definitely upsetting Ole Miss today.
Yeah, but look how Ole Miss played all year. Like, Ole Miss has had a lot of tight games this year. It was bound to happen. They had one last week.
You gotta understand. For you to say a SEC team is trash, they have to be bona fide like trash. You understand that's a powerhouse conference.
Okay, again, LSU. All right, I'm gonna rephrase it. LSU isn't that okay. LSU isn't trash. They're going through a coach transition. I give them that. But are they playing like LSU should be playing? No. Now are they starting to work that direction? Yes, I give LSU that. Definitely, they did.
They're definitely gonna be a top 10 team next year, though.
No.
So I put it on that.
Top 10?
Top 10.
Top 10 out of all the other teams.
Yeah, top 10 team next year.
Okay.
LSU.
Hey, can somebody tell me who we need to pay for these coaches poll? Because they bullshit. These coaches polls are bullshit. Who do we need to pay?
You just mad that Michigan is the top 3.
Because even like I know I'm listening to what you just said, Jeff, with LSU and Ole Miss. Why is Ole Miss number 7 if they've been like this all year? Like, come on, man.
Because they in the SEC powerhouse conference. Again, you're not listening to nothing I say. Obviously, y'all in the Pac-10, bro. Y'all not playing nobody.
Big 10. Get it straight.
Big 10, I'm sorry, bro. Pac-10 is UCLA and everybody else. My bad.
Okay. So you know
Big
what?
10.
Let me listen more because you're right. I'm not listening, but the Pac-10 because I don't. You know what? When I hear Pac-10,
Big 10.
I'm thinking about that little, that little sunglasses hut where you go get your sunglasses and shit.
That's Pac-Sun, bro.
Oh my bad. Well, I don't understand the Pac-10. All I know is that
the Big 10. The Big 10.
Oh my bad. All I know is my team is 6-7-0. And we are number 4. We were number 4 for the past 4 weeks. That don't make no sense.
Being ranked 4 isn't bad. Being ranked 4 isn't bad.
It's not bad because, especially in this new playoff system, it's not like how it was in the BCS. That's different because you didn't prepare for the bowl games. Now we in this playoff system, it's different.
We've been winning though. Because Tennessee was ranked under us. So how can man? No, I don't agree.
Because they played a number 1 squad.
I would give them that. I would give Tennessee the position that they at now.
Exactly.
Tennessee, let me ask you this, Bobby. Look, if you go based off schedule, then Tennessee deserves to be here. Tennessee beat a Pitt team that was ranked. Tennessee also beat a Florida team that was ranked. Tennessee also beat if you look at it, they got 4 wins over ranked teams: Alabama, Pitt, Florida. I forgot.
Y'all just played your first ranked team last week.
Yeah,
y'all be switching shit up on the fly. I don't understand.
Yeah, okay, it was 3. Yeah, it was LSU, and then they beat LSU. But LSU
just played our first ranked team last week.
But really,
LSU
number 3 is Tennessee that good? No, I don't.
Tennessee is great, bro.
Tennessee is real good. Tennessee is a team you got to be careful with.
Yeah,
because I think, but see, Tennessee, check this out. Tennessee, Alabama could have won that game if they didn't have all those penalties. because they had a pick six. Because Alabama had a pick six that came back for a touchdown. It was a pass interference call.
But they shot themselves in the foot, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Alabama literally gave Tennessee that game. But Tennessee did play well. So I'm not going to take that away from Tennessee. Tennessee defense did play well. No, I'm not going to say the defense did. The defense is...
quarterback played awesome. He had some good plays.
Yeah, and see, now this is the only thing
interception.
But see, now this is the one thing I don't really like is that it's how they got for the Heisman is where they putting Hendon Hooker and how they ranking him up against C.J. Stroud. Because, see, Hendon Hooker is still playing well when he's playing real good defenses. And C.J. Stroud hasn't seen a very good defense yet. Now, when Ohio State played Iowa today, he did that. C.J. Stroud did start off a little slow. He was slow to start off right out the gate. But I don't know, man. I just think Hendon Hooker should have a little bit more respect for that Heisman race. Like, he should have a lot more respect for that Heisman race. Like, you know, for the way they got him voted, he should be a whole lot closer than that. It should be a back and forth between him and C.J. Stroud. But we'll see, because I mean, Tennessee has to play Kentucky next week, which Kentucky is a very good defense. They're not elite, but they're good. They're real good.
Kentucky's definitely a sleeper team that a lot of people should not sleep on at all.
Yeah,
because they in between. Like, you don't know what Kentucky team you're gonna get today, because they definitely knock our chances out early in the game. So don't sleep.
Yeah, Kentucky's a good game, but moving forward, like Texas versus Oklahoma State, that was a good one. That was doing real good. Like Texas had that game, but you know, they allow Oklahoma State to come back. And then Quentin Ewers threw not one, but two in the fourth quarter. He threw one that, that Oklahoma almost ran the clock out. And then he threw another one when they had like 55 seconds left. He threw another one like right down the middle, and they got intercepted with 11 seconds left on the clock. So, you know, Texas, you know, I'm not going to say that they're bad, man, but Texas really needs to figure out how they want to. They need to know what their identity is.
Rivalry teams versus like teams that they need to be beaten.
But like Texas could have won this game. Like Quentin Ewers, right off the back, he threw an interception. I think in the first quarter, right off the back, he threw an interception. Right off the back. So that already kind of let you know what the game was going to go with. And then it wasn't like Spencer Sanders for Oklahoma State is like he's elite. He's not. He's good with his legs, and he can do very well with the RPO system if that's going very well. But if you asking him to sit back there and start trying to diagnose the game real well, you ain't gonna get that out of him. But I just feel as if Texas should have won this game, but too many that won. He had 3 interceptions. And they allowed Oklahoma State to stay in the game because they were beating Oklahoma State going into the second half. Even in the third quarter, it was still leading. They just allowed Oklahoma State to come back, get that touchdown, and then, interceptions, and it was just done from there. It was just, and then bad play calling. Like, why are you trying to go deep? Like that, you still got clock left on the game. Why are you trying to go deep so many times? Like, all right, let's run it with Bijan Robinson. You got Bijan Robinson, 140 yards, and you still trying to go deep? Come on, man. Run that rock with Bijan Robinson. Hell, just go to 1-2 punch. Bijan Robinson, Johnson. Start eating that clock up, start tying that defense down, because the thing with Oklahoma State, they're extremely fast. Like, they fly everywhere. So you need to slow them down. You need to make them respect the run game and get physical with them. Tear them up. Because I promise you, Oklahoma State doesn't have the same depth like Texas does. I promise you they don't. Texas got more depth than Oklahoma State, just by far. And then one game I want to talk about, Miami losing to Duke. Like, a basketball
we
team.
need to talk about this, man.
Good day.
For right now, that program, somebody from the old school has to take over that program. Because right now,
well, you think about it, they got Ed Reed in there as a consultant.
He's just a DB coach, but you gotta. He has to take over. Like, it has to have somebody, because that program need to be just rejuvenated and have another person really take over and bring back that Miami style play. Because right now that
program is going. Let's get further. Hey, I agree with Jeff on that one, because if they don't do something now, that program is going to continue to get worse, and they're not going to get any good recruits. They might lose some recruits in this recruiting class if they keep playing like this.
The only thing he can problem with their scouts is sunny skies and beaches.
They ain't got no dang on stadium, but that was college football in a nutshell. But you know what, Bobby? I tell you this: Michigan. If Michigan beats, who do y'all play? Who does Michigan play next?
Ohio State.
No, they ain't got Ohio. They got them at the end of the season. They don't play no Ohio State.
I'm talking about ranked team.
Oh no, I'm talking about who they got next. Michigan State. Don't lose to Michigan State.
That's gonna be an upset right there.
I got
them losing against Michigan State.
No way. Ain't no way. Jeff, look. Jeff, you're wild, Jeff.
Just being honest.
I think you hate Michigan now. You think you hate Michigan now?
Jeff,
no, I don't hate Michigan, bro. I mean, they're not really relevant.
Jeff, you tripping. Like they're not going to lose to Michigan State. They're not going to lose to Michigan State.
We play Michigan State, and then we play Rutgers, Nebraska. We finish off with Ohio State.
Y'all should go undefeated playing against Ohio State. Looking at the last 4 games before Ohio State, Michigan State, Rutgers, Nebraska, Illinois is going to give you a challenge. If Illinois keeps playing like the way they're playing this year, they're going to be a thorn in your ass. I can promise you that much. Don't get in a rock fight with Illinois. I'm telling you that right now, Bobby. Do not get in a rock fight with Illinois.
I mean, the way y'all talk about Ohio State, I guess I can be a little.
Well, Ohio State, but look what they've been. I'm just saying, if you look at how Ohio State's been performing all year round, they haven't had no shootouts like Tennessee and Alabama.
You throwing in a damn towel already?
No,
well, I'm just, but I'm just saying, you got to give Ohio State what they like. Ohio State's been consistent all season long, man. They've been consistent.
Mm-hmm. So
they haven't been back and forth. They haven't had no shootouts like all the rest of these teams are doing. They haven't had these old last-second field goal kicks. They have been dominating teams from start to finish.
So let's go back to Ohio State's schedule.
Go ahead. Right there to the right. No, you gotta do that. Oh, never mind. They're right there. Click on them.
Right here. Hold on, let me go back.
No, they're right there. Just click on them.
Right there, I see it. There we go. So there it is. Is this it right here? Ohio State?
No, scroll down.
Wolverines.
Keep going. Click on Ohio State. And then
I don't know what happened.
Click on Ohio State again. It should, yeah.
There we go.
There you go. So,
right. So the only rank. So you guys talk about the Michigan, right? So they beat one ranked team. They beat one ranked team. That's it.
No. Ohio State beat Notre Dame in the beginning of the season.
That's it. 1-1. We beat one ranked team. They beat
because you know why y'all playing a shit conference.
Okay, but that's
it. They in the same division though. Michigan.
I know
and Ohio
they play
State
a shit conference.
No, Big Ten is good. Big Ten is good. Big Ten is a good league. Like, whoa. Are you?
Can we? I'm gonna find it because I'm gonna need a little time. But we need to pull up a.
Compared to the SEC, you think that's not a shit conference?
No, both of them are on 2 great.
No, they're not. They're not even in the same level, on same playing field. Are you serious? We're not going to go there.
So let me ask you this. Do you think
this is Big Ten?
Wow. Do you think this guy's tripping? Do you think? And I'm an SEC homer, but do you think Tennessee could beat Ohio State if they play right now?
Yes, they can. They just beat the best team in football.
Barely. They
don't matter. They won.
Look at how they
Who was victorious?
I give you that, Jeff. Give you that hands down.
Hey, at the end of the day, who got the dub?
Look, Jeff, check this out. Hey, Bobby, look, Bobby.
It's the Bobby, look. Manning. Because Peyton Manning plays there. I know what it is.
Hey, check this out.
This ain't got nothing to do with Peyton Manning.
Hey, look.
I know what it was.
Jeff.
Come on,
Tennessee barely won that game because the field goal kicker, he kicked the ball.
Just like your boy Jameis Winston said, you got to eat the W.
Say one thing. Go. Let's go. That's a W. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people?
All right, well, I'm done. Let's move on. Let's get into some NFL news, man. Let's get some NFL news. But that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Let's get into NFL. We should definitely go live for that Michigan Ohio State.
I agree,
man. It's going to be some heartbreaks
Dak
on this
Prescott come back. McCaffrey's a 49er now.
Hey, let me ask you this. Who you think won out of that trade? Who you think got the best of
the 49ers?
Panthers.
No, the 49ers.
They
only got third and fourth round pick.
Bro,
they got a second. No, they got a second. They got 3 picks. They got a second, a third, and then a fourth. They got 3 round picks.
Okay, so I've never been a big fan of Christian McCaffrey.
Why not?
He's too injury prone. He's hurt like every year.
Man, he just recently started getting hurt.
He just recently got hurt, bro.
It's been,
pull up Christian McCaffrey, please. Please pull up Christian McCaffrey. You gotta put some respect on his name.
I put respect on his name, but no, he's not gonna.
McCaffrey is that guy, bro.
He's a fantasy.
He's a
JJ Watt.
He's what?
I said McCaffrey's not a JJ Watt. Watt
he's not.
He's
definitely not a JJ Watt.
JJ Watt is injury prone.
See the article with Todd Gurley? He officially unofficially retired at 28. I give Christian McCaffrey 2-3 more years. He'll be done too. He is injury prone.
I'm not surprised. You gotta understand, running backs have a short shelf life.
So all the mileage on him, and he's going to the 49ers.
He's all the mileage. Are you serious? He don't have to really play running back like that. He's a very great receiving back too as well.
I understand that, but then who's throwing him the ball?
Jimmy G.
Good luck. They didn't. You see,
so we're not gonna act like Jimmy G and goes to the Super Bowl.
Hey, no, Bobby, I don't know who disrespectful. You or Jeff, but God,
do we act like Jimmy G would never play in the Super Bowl game?
So is Trent Dilfer a Super Bowl quarterback? Wasn't Trent Dilfer?
It don't matter. He won, right?
Exactly. So it doesn't matter if Jimmy. It's not all about the quarterback all the time.
So you can say the same thing with Tom Brady then.
Exactly. It's killed me because the Buccaneers took over that game, and that's fine. But whatever, that proves the point that it's not always a quarterback. Jimmy G is not the one. He's not the one. No.
Man, Jimmy G's all right, man. He ain't I ain't saying he's the greatest quarterback of all time, but at the same time, he's what they need to win games. He win games. He definitely win against the Falcons. I'll tell you that much.
I was about to open my mouth. He lost.
I don't know what the hell happened in that game. I definitely didn't expect them to lose like that.
But but Jeff, you gotta admit with the Falcons, every game has been a game with them. They've been battling, and they've been.
The reason why they're in what they have right now is because of the defense. It's not Mariota.
Yeah, it's not.
It's definitely not Mariota. It's definitely not Mariota.
It's definitely not Mariota at all. Their defense is very underrated. And
did I say when we did our predictions that our defense was going to be the thing of this year? Didn't I say that?
Bro, don't get too excited. Y'all only 3-3.
Yeah, just say it, Jeff. Did I say that? Didn't I say our defense?
Y'all got the defense. Y'all got some definitely underrated talent over there. Y'all got rid of Deion Jones. Y'all got some picks for Deion. So now it's just how y'all can capitalize. I think personally, y'all should go after the quarterback. Y'all should be going after CJ Stroud in the draft.
I don't know, man. It feels like they're really trying to get Desmond Ridder rolling. I just, man, from everything I read from articles and some of the media outlets and everything, like it looks like they
really one that came from a shit conference. I don't really suspect nothing from Desmond Ridder at all.
Man, you can't be called. Look, hey, the AAC.
I'm calling a spade, man.
Can't be talking about them kids like that, man.
It is what it is, man.
All right, so real quick, Sunday night game, man. How we feeling, man? Let's get some picks in. So
you mean Sunday's game early? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sunday. What I say?
Also, so we got Atlanta and Bengals up. I got the Bengals winning, and Cincinnati.
I give you that, Jeff. I'll give you that one, buddy.
Okay. Go
All
ahead.
right, so
This is the game where I
Bengals.
come back to life and back to reality. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna still ride my Falcons.
What you got, Bobby?
I got Cincinnati.
All right, Detroit at Cowboy
This is
Land.
Dallas. This is Dak Prescott homecoming. I got the Cowboys.
So Dak is playing.
Beating Lions, huh?
Dak is playing.
Yeah, Dak came back.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going with Dallas. I mean, Detroit's still Detroit.
You know what? I'm going with Detroit. My respect levels for him is just going up. I don't believe in Dallas, bro. I'm sorry. I don't believe.
You never believe in Dallas, bro. They right now the NFC East is one of the best conference in football right now.
I'll say that too. I was wrong about that because this NFC.
You was wrong about a lot, man. The Ravens, all that stuff. I think you were right about though.
I was not wrong about the Ravens.
No, you're not wrong about. You were wrong about the Ravens. The Ravens still good. They just been giving up games.
So what? Just like you said, another one. It's a loss. It's a loss.
Right?
It's a loss. Nah, I'm not worried about the. They just got Deshaun Jackson, their first deep threat wide receiver, and the only reason why he signed with them is he's looking for a job.
First of all, Deshaun Jackson is over 30. I mean, ain't nothing he really can do much.
Exactly. So
they should have been trying to bring back. They should have been trying to bring in Odell.
Nobody wants to go there.
All right, we got Indianapolis at Tennessee.
Y'all don't want to give me props on that, but everybody they're talking about that more now than nobody. Why has
when we get to the Ravens, we'll talk about it.
Nobody wants to go there. But go ahead.
Indianapolis at Tennessee.
Give me Tennessee. I mean, look, Jesus Christ, man.
No,
Matt Ryan.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Colts has been playing really well. To be honest with you, they played well against us.
That's not saying.
Oh no! First of all, watch your mouth, man. We've been playing pretty good. It's just it's fucking shit they be doing in the fourth quarter. I don't understand, but yeah, Colts have been playing really well, man. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm riding with the Colts too. I don't. I'm riding with the Colts. Matt Ryan. Right. Oh yeah.
Green Bay on the Commanders.
Yeah, I did. You got it?
Oh yeah, I did Tennessee.
He put Tennessee the first thing. Yeah, he put Tennessee.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know, you didn't shout out your boy, man.
Man, I did shout out Matt Ryan.
Oh, you did? No. He passed the mark.
No.
He's number 7 now. The passing yards. He passed it against the Jaguars.
He don't care, bro.
Okay, all right. Moving on.
Yeah, you can tell he don't care. Once he left the Falcons, he's like he don't care no more. You know what I'm saying?
No, my bad.
I'm a Falcon fan. So
my bad. Go ahead. Who's next?
Yes, you definitely see what I'm talking about, man. You give a shit about your quarterbacks, man.
I mean, I don't go around here and buy jerseys just because.
Do you have a Falcon jersey?
No.
Oh, okay. Green Bay at Washington.
Green Bay.
Why?
Why not? Aaron Rodgers still Aaron Rodgers.
Nah.
Granted, they don't have. Granted, he doesn't have the weapon that he once had. You can definitely tell. So.
Man, this is a hard game because I'm not a fan of me.
But Washington defense has been playing very well this year. True. Carson Wentz is out. Carson Wentz, he's on injury reserve with that finger, correct?
Yeah. So you got Taylor Heineke. He's still a pretty decent quarterback. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go with Green Bay as well. I don't think they got enough to beat them.
When is Chase Young coming back?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So he's still injured from that ankle, or is it the knee?
Knee. It was
the knee.
Yeah. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna take Washington. I'm gonna take Washington. I'm taking Washington.
I just think you're just trying to look for upsets at this point.
But you know, okay. So this is one that I did.
How you gonna sit here and say? All right, hold on. You finna sit here and say you're gonna take Washington over Green Bay, but you're gonna sit here and shit on the Cowboys by taking Detroit. Over the Cowboys. What's your beef with the Cowboys? I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, who's a 1-4 Detroit?
The offense. The offense is not existent, and when that comes back, it's not going to get any better. This is not.
The offense is. Listen, I get what you're saying, but the defense is elite.
It It wasn't the league last week against the Eagles.
I mean,
it's the Eagles.
First of all, that was the first time the Eagles beat the Cowboys in like 2 years.
What's your tagline? Elite? No, it wasn't elite. No,
that's
but Philadelphia. Yeah, that's my tagline.
But
Philadelphia.
So.
Good.
Yeah, no. Go ahead. What you say, Tim? Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like I think you should put some more respect on the Cowboys' name though. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing pretty well. They'll say first loss against a divisional squad. I mean, and the Eagles haven't beat them in a long time. So
yeah, but I mean the Eagles are doing well this year. Like
that shit ain't gonna last too long though.
I don't count on it lasting too long, but I mean they're still looking good. They're the only undefeated team in the NFL.
Yeah, they're gonna lose soon though. I'm not really counting on that shit.
I mean, I'll give you that.
Okay, so I'm picking Green Bay against Washington because I think Green Bay is they're just.
You picking Green Bay against Washington, or you picking Washington?
Washington.
I'm sorry, Washington against Green Bay is because Green Bay is just not who they were. They're not the offense. First of all,
but to be honest with you, they really. I'm telling you, the only reason why they was what they was last year is because the offense was winning like in late games, but their defense is very like suspect.
So it's that secondary. That secondary is very suspect.
I don't think it's the secondary. I think I think all the way around. I don't think that defense is not. People understand. When I'm watching the games, the defense don't stand out to me at all. It's really no really dominant defense anymore in this league no more, and that's the problem. We have to start bringing some good defenses back.
So look at So that's why that's why I'm not picking Green Bay is because of what I've seen from Aaron Rodgers, and what not really. It's just not just him. It's just the offense of this period, but the defense. I think they made a mistake not re-signing. I always forget his name. And I thought he was a monster last year. What's his name? Darius
Smith. Yeah.
The Minnesota. You know, he was a monster with them last year. So,
and as I told you, we said in predictions for Minnesota, what Minnesota doing right now?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I that's why I'm picking Washington. I think Green Bay. You know what's interesting this year? All the teams that we thought they're not doing well.
The teams that I picked was the sneaky teams, which is Minnesota. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, as I thought they would be doing.
Yeah.
The ones that surprised me right now is the Chargers, and the reason why the Chargers is not as great as I thought they was going to be is because they lost Joey Bosa early, and their Keenan Allen hasn't been playing. Keenan Allen, you know that Herbert's favorite target is Keenan Allen.
Yeah, and then
you take him out the equation, you it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Because you see now he doesn't have that much chemistry as he has with the other receivers, as you can see.
And also, what's his name is, maybe he's just a Patriot system kind of cornerback. We'll see.
Was that JC? Was it JC?
JC Jackson. Well, he got benched the whole second half because he wasn't playing well last game. They benched him. So we'll see.
Well, I think I'll be honest with you. The only person that didn't remind me who wasn't a system cornerback was Asante Samuel. But besides everybody else, they all that Patriots way is because of the Patriots way of playing their defense. I give Belichick that credit. He does play a hell of a good defense when it comes to his players and how they run the system and stuff. He doesn't get as much credit when it comes. Well, he does get credit for that, but they always get credit to Romeo Cornell and what's the other fat guy with the beard? Who?
Matt Patricia.
Yeah, he get too much credit, and he's a shit coach too.
Jesus Christ.
No, because they always praising these damn Patriot coaches. You see what the hell they're doing?
I give you that.
Raiders, they love praising these motherfucking coaches. They shit coaches.
Yeah, because Oakland, not Oakland. Raiders aren't doing well at all, and Detroit's still Detroit. But let's go keep it rolling.
Patricia got fired, so that's not even the case no more.
Well, I mean, hell, every head coach gets fired from there. All right, Tampa Bay at Carolina.
Tampa Bay. Carolina has no offense at all right now. They lost their best offensive weapon, and Christian McCaffrey. He was their whole fucking team. They're not throwing the ball to DJ Moore, which is I don't understand because he's a very underrated receiver. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay gonna blow the fuck out of them. This is gonna be Tom Brady's redemption game because he's been playing like shit lately.
Yeah, I'm with you with Tom Brady. I mean, can't go wrong with that. Come on, Bobby. Seriously, you're
it's not even a thing. It's not even a thought, bro.
Oh, it is because they're not playing well. Like, what do you mean? It's not a thought. They're not playing well. Like the offense is not clicking at all. Tom Brady.
So, but against a Carolina team that just lost their best weapon.
Well, they lost 2 weapons.
They lost 2 weapons, but they winning with or without them anyway. So I mean, who's to say they can't?
You talking about Baker Mayfield?
No, Robbie Anderson.
Man, come on, bro, chill out. Robbie Anderson. I mean, he's a good receiver, but he's not like a thought about weapon. Like people not preparing themselves for Robbie Anderson.
It's still a weapon.
I'm just saying, bro. Let's just keep it a buck.
All right, well, the Bobby need to keep it a buck.
Oh, I am keeping it a buck. You know who's starting? PJ Walker. I like PJ.
I don't know why.
I'm taking
the AFL.
You see, he had a shit game last week, and I don't expect against that Tampa Bay defense. Oh no.
No, our defense is not respectable either. So
our defense?
No, I'm not. Well, I'm just speaking as in terms. I'm not talking the Tampa Bay. I'm not talking.
Okay.
Wherever Tom Brady go, that's where the team comes with.
I'm saying.
Well, I tell you what.
Being very, very objective about Tampa Bay. I'm not even sure they're gonna make the playoffs. Being honest,
they're gonna make the playoffs, bro. Chill out.
Well, we'll see.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
We'll see. If the NFC East is playing like they're playing, they're gonna need a wild card spot, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold it down. We'll see.
They're gonna win the division. That division, the NFC South division, is up in the air.
Yeah,
I damn sure don't think the Falcons gonna win that shit. Not with Marcus Mariota at no quarterback.
Yeah, and New Orleans not looking like New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans looking horrible.
Yeah,
and I think the reason why is because Jameis can't stay fucking healthy.
I just don't.
It's that ankle.
I just don't like what I'm seeing from Tampa Bay all the way around. Defense, offense, special teams.
Well, tell Giselle to get her shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll have some problems.
Well, no, you need to tell AB to chill out with all that petty ass tweets he be putting out there.
Man, AB need to grow the fuck up, man.
I think I'm saying this, and maybe it could be the schemes, it could be what's going on. But
they running the same. They pretty much running the same. The only reason why they not that Bruce Arians not the coach right now is because he got health issues.
Okay,
they running the same shit.
Brady has the same arm strength. It's there. I see it, but I'm seeing a little decline. That's all I'm saying. I'm seeing a little decline, and I think a little bit.
Brady? No.
Yep. Oh, I am.
There's no. Do you understand? First of all, he don't have anybody to throw to. Julio looks like.
Bro,
Julio don't look the same.
Hell, shit. Julio is injured. He's finished.
No, he had Chris Godwin. He has Mike Evans. He had Cameron Brady. Ain't nobody talk about. He has Fournette. He you know what? That's all he's going to have. I mean, last year he had Antonio Brown, but Antonio Brown left by week 8 or 16, whatever it was. So I'm just seeing a little decline in Tom Brady, just a little bit, but also I think it's just a little bit what's going on with him. So I don't know. I think it's gonna take him a whole year to get through that. So
I just think that he got a lot of personal shit going on. Yeah. That's on his mind. That's affecting his play. Yeah. Besides that, Tom Brady, who he is.
I'm just saying, as a quarterback, I'm just rating it off what I'm seeing for these first 6 or 7 games. I'm seeing decline. Doesn't mean that he's declining as overall quarterback. I'm just saying.
I mean, honestly, this shit is done for. I mean, it's by time for him to hang this shit up, man. People are tired of seeing him.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Oh no, you need to say that. I'm saying it. I'm tired of seeing number 12, bro. You know, that's just point blank period. This is why he's in the situation he's in right now. You know what I'm saying? You need to just hang the shit up, bro.
I was kind of like 23. Deal with it.
No, he's nothing like 23.
Oh, yes, he is.
He's nothing like 23.
That number is iconic.
No, bro, chill out, bro. Chill, bro. Chill.
Iconic like 20.
Bro, you cannot compare a football player to a basketball player.
I'm just comparing numbers.
Because you got 51 of the players that you got to account for.
I'm comparing numbers. That 12 is like
numbers. What numbers you can compare to a basketball player?
12 to 23 is both. They're both iconic.
No, you trying to compare Jordan to Brady, bro?
No, I'm sorry. I just said numbers. That's it.
Again, you cannot compare Tom Brady to Michael Jordan. 2 different guys.
Man, who got more rings?
Tom Brady got rings because he cheated.
Oh, who got more rings?
No. You know what the thing about it is? Jordan never have any asterisks on none of his records. You know that, right? Just I just hope you know that.
You got there gambling, smoking cigars.
He can gamble all he wants to. They ain't got nothing to do with his play. His play is who he is, bro. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. Must say we ain't got to go in the context of with Brady and Jordan. Are you serious?
All right, bro. Let's get it rolling because we on a whole other topic. All right, New York versus Jacksonville. How we feeling?
Man, I don't know, man. Be honest, dog.
Well, okay. Let me ask you this, Jeff. Are you saying that because of the close good win or the close wins that New York had, or you're saying that because Jacksonville is just a little?
The thing about it is
because Jacksonville hasn't looked the same way since week 3.
No, it's the fact that Jacksonville, when it comes to this has been the same problem all year. They can't hold on to leads. They let go leads. Like we had, first of all, we had the Eagles game. You know what I'm saying? We let go that lead, and you see what happened. We lost 29-20 because of fucking Trevor Lawrence making all these damn fumbles. Then you come back the next week, and I think hold on, go back. Can you bring up Jacksonville's schedule right quick? No, just for a little bit, please. Okay. I want to talk about this for a second.
All right, man. I tell y'all, man.
That's NHL. Yeah, just hit on Jacksonville right there.
I'm trying to. I gotta open a new tab. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So if you go back, you see the schedule. Yeah, all these games been close. Except, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, all these games been close. Like we should have won it. We should have won the Houston game. After the Philly, we should have won the Houston game. We went for it on 4th down, and in the 4th quarter, which I thought we keep going on 4th down, which I think is fucking stupid. If we in field goal range, kick the field goal and let's put our defense to work, and then go from there. We've been giving up games that we should be winning. Right now, those games we lost, we should be W's. We lost against the Colts, literally on the last. Man, it's so frustrating, bro. It just depends what Jacksonville team come against the Giants, though. Right now, I'm picking the Giants, bro.
Giants 5-1.
I'm just saying. It's just frustrating watching them, man. That game last week really, really like fucked me up, man.
I'm riding with New York. I think they got the hot hand right now.
Yeah, I'm taking New York.
Yeah, they got the hot hand right now. Yeah.
All right. The Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens.
I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick in this one.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is gonna be a defensive game.
Yeah.
And if Nick Chubb really returned back to what he's been running, you know, he's been the number 1 rusher in the league. I can see the easy upset in Baltimore at home. The Browns have surprisingly been playing really well.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
gonna take the Browns.
Give me Baltimore. And it's not. I don't really think it has nothing to do with.
I know. Probably go ahead and pick the Browns, bro. I know you don't have no respect for Lamar Jackson.
I do got respect for Lamar.
No, you don't, bro.
I do. I respect. I don't know. I respect for Lamar. I respect him. I do. Wide receivers don't respect him. That's the problem. Ain't me.
All right, so pick the Browns so we can move on now.
Now I'm just reporting what I see, man. Like I respect them. The wide receivers don't.
Okay, so who you got?
I'm taking Cleveland, man. Cleveland.
All right, see, there we go. We got
Deshaun coming back, right? No, he's not playing this game.
No, Deshaun ain't come back till week 14, week 15. Yeah, he gone for a while, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking
just sit out the season.
New York got Denver. I got the Jets, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all that, man.
Give me New York.
Y'all was really on point with the Jets. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I will say that I think Denver is another team, like you said, Jeff. That's a surpriser of how they perform it. Not New York.
Denver.
Denver
It's not
is
Denver's
team.
fault what they're going on right now. That's that Russell Wilson shit.
Well, I mean, I agree. I mean, Denver's defense is doing their part.
Awesome.
But, man, Russell, it's kind of making you think. It's kind of making you think that system that they had going on at Seattle is covered up a lot of Russell's
flaws.
Because
they're not even utilizing Melvin Gordon.
Hey, like not even that, man. It's like what was that? Man, it was one game I watched where he had a wide open wide receiver. And they were like, what, 20 yards?
They lost the game.
And he didn't even look that guy's way. And it threw a whole incompletion. I was like, what are you doing, Thomason? Let's ride.
Bro, he came to the press conference. The press conference. And you know what he said? Oh, I'm still Broncos Nation. Let's ride. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You just lost the game where you had a wide open receiver and you couldn't even hit him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a lot of his past teammates are exposing him. They came out. You already seen what Marshawn said. You already seen what
did he say?
Marshawn said, if I can't hit you by phone, I gotta hit your manager to reach you. Then it's really you're not really worth talking to. Mm-hmm. You got Golden Tate and you got Doug Baldwin coming out saying, he's boo-boo. Like it is what it is. He's not surprising me at all. You know what I'm saying? The defense is playing awesome.
The hell out of me. Surprising the hell out of me.
Man. They gave this guy that Denver get these guys. Peyton was the only Peyton first came there, he showed them, but then after a while, that injury started catching up to him and made that all his arm strip, man. I'm gonna Peyton last year
squeeze the ball.
It was really hard to watch, man.
He couldn't squeeze that
ball.
But
he still won a championship for them. So
yeah. All right. Houston that lost. Oh, go ahead, Bobby.
Tell y'all that I told you guys about the Jets, and I'm taking the Jets.
Yeah, you're right about the Jets. I give you that.
Robert Salah is the truth. You can get them boys playing. And you know what it is? It's more about the defense because Zach Wilson is playing. But Zach Wilson beat his soon-to-be the next person he's supposed to be. He did beat Green Bay. You know that, right? So I told you he's next Aaron Rodgers. He's coming. So, all
right. I won't go that far, but let's go ahead and keep it moving.
Aaron Rodgers had to sit behind Brett Favre for 4 to 5 years. He's going to – it's coming. I'm telling you.
Houston at Las Vegas.
Yeah. Houston.
Give me Houston. Yeah, give me Houston.
I got Houston as well.
Yeah. All right. Seattle at Los Angeles.
I got Geno Smith, man. I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. Geno's playing like he should have been playing before.
Yeah.
I've always liked Geno.
Or is it the system?
It could be.
Hey, you know what? Can we stop that?
Stop what?
Can we stop what? That makes sense, bro.
No, it's not the system.
The reason why Tom Brady has played as well as he has played is because of the system he was in.
No, because some of the you know what?
So Bobby, you don't really think a system has anything to do with a quarterback?
But every player needs a certain system to get into it for a team, right? So like that doesn't. Why is that a knock against a player? Because he's in the system.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, but when Geno,
that shouldn't be a knock. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but when
it's
Geno
not a knock.
The other team,
it's not a knock at all. It's just a great system.
But we say what says negative connotation, like it's just a system.
No, I don't say it in negative connotation. I'm telling you, if you got a great system, that makes a quarterback.
Okay, so
in Russell Wilson's case,
so let's not say. Let's just say he's playing in on the team. Why is it? Because they're saying it like has a negative connotation. System quarterback, system running back. No, he's just in a good that fits him. Because that's what they do when they drafting these players. They're trying to find players that fit
their system.
So why are they? So every player is a system player, technically. Until
not really.
Yes, they are. Because
I don't agree with that. You got guys that separate themselves, like guys like Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson. Those guys separate themselves.
I'm just saying, when a GM is drafting a team, they're looking to fit their system. So it's a system player. They're system players. Everybody.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, Bobby. If you put Lamar Jackson on any of these other teams, will you get the same results that he's given Baltimore? Yes, you get the same result. It doesn't. Yes.
No, because they have made that. That's the reason why receivers won't go there, because they're a run first team. John Harbaugh has changed the whole. This is why Robert Griffin III was successful.
Oh, you really think about it? Baltimore's really never had receivers over there though.
But admit they changed the whole playbook for him. If they didn't, because he's not a pass first quarterback, he runs. So,
bro, you still not giving the man his props, man.
That doesn't mean anything. But I'm just saying. I'm just answering Adrian's question. They've changed their whole. And I give props to him for that, because John Harbaugh has changed. He scrapped the whole regular, position player, passer, playbook for Lamar. He's tailor-made it for him. So no, I don't think he can go nowhere, because technically he's a system quarterback for the Ravens. So if people are going to do their playbook to him, that's different. But nobody's going to do that.
All right. Kansas City at San Francisco.
I got the 49ers.
Bobby?
Oh.
Who you got, Bobby?
Oh, my turn?
He said you got Bobby?
Yeah, I ain't ready. I'll take Kansas City. Let's go.
I mean, I'm going
with you take Kansas City? Man, it's going to rain tomorrow.
I'll take Kansas City.
All right,
I think he was doing that for Jimmy Garoppolo's hate, though. That's all I smell from this.
Nah, because Kansas City's gonna roll. Kansas City's gonna roll, and I you know what? Patrick Mahomes he's been balling, so I'll give it to him. I give credit where it's due. He's been balling.
Oh, you talk. Right. Whoa.
I'm just saying. I've seen it. He's been balling. I give it to him. He's been balling.
He's the Stephen Curry of the NFL.
I give you that too. I agree with that.
All right. Pitt at Miami.
I got Tua's comeback. I got Miami.
Yeah, I got Miami too. Yeah.
Give me Pitt.
Monday Night Football.
Who we got?
Chicago, New England.
I may get the Bears, man.
I haven't watched neither team much to really.
Billy Zapp do look good. I give him that. He looks better than Mac Jones.
He does.
But I think the Bears defense is going to be ready for Monday night.
All right. Sounds good.
Who y'all picking?
All right. I mean, I don't know. Chicago. I'm a defensive player, so Chicago.
B-Town, Patriots, man. All
day. All right, man. So let's go ahead and move into some NBA news. Let's get into something.
Let's talk about 0-2 Lakers.
Man, hey, look. I don't know, man. For me, hey, let me ask y'all a question, because I'm not really that big at the NBA like that, but why is it like a big deal that the Lakers are 0-2 right now?
It's a big deal because there's so much stock into these guys. We always talk. Okay. They always talking about the GOAT and all this other stuff, but GOATs don't play like this. You don't be down by 30 and you go into another man's bench to talk shit about another player. It's ridiculous. When it's time to turn on, there's no friends. You know what I'm saying? Let's play ball. You know what I'm saying? But you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? But
you know what, Jeff? Where would you like me to go? Schedule, scores, standings.
We should go to standings, bro.
Okay, standings. Okay.
Yeah, we don't, because my Bulls just lost tonight.
All right. So let's go to standings. Right now, this is the Eastern Conference right now. 3 games in, baby. 2-3 games in.
Boston's like Boston. I honestly think that how they've been playing under the interim head coach, he's going to take over the job and they're going to fire
Udoka.
Yeah, I think he's going to be gone. I think he just messed with the wrong woman. I don't want to talk about it no more. But I'm excited about next year's draft. I think that kid Victor Wanyama, whatever his name is, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
You know what? Let me stop. I haven't seen any tape on it.
I did.
All I've heard,
he looks good.
He looks good. Okay. All I've heard is news. So I don't. Let me. I gotta watch it. Let me watch it.
Yeah.
Let me watch it. I'll make this.
But I mean, Cleveland beat us tonight. You know what I'm saying? So Washington looks good. Kyle Kuzma been balling. The Hawks been balling.
Scrap all this. Let's just get to what you want to get to. Come on, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I know what you want to get to. Let's get to it. I don't want to do all this. We just prolonging what you want to get to. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's just talk about the cat in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just get
all
to
this rap about who the GOAT is and who all this and that, bro.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna tell you this. I said this from the jump. LeBron cherry picks the whole season to try to get into the playoffs. He's going to have to play both sides of the ball this year if you want to go to the playoffs. If you have any shot, you have to let people play their game. And again, Russell Westbrook bought the first game. I don't know what the fuck happened in the second game, but
he played good defense though.
He played. Yeah, that's another thing. People don't understand. He played. He got 19 points. Got 11 boards.
Yeah.
And but again, both games LeBron was nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? So if they're gonna have to play team ball if they want to win. You know what I'm saying? The chemistry got to come out. If he want to in year 20, it's not about him no more. It's about the team, and this is the only way they're gonna win and get to the playoff if they're gonna come together as one. I don't see the thing about the conversation is going around with the Lakers. They keep blaming Westbrook for their losses. That's not fair. I think it's a team effort at the end of the day. Call everybody out. If you're gonna, if y'all gonna play this game, y'all gotta play the game together. But enough about the Lakers. The surprise team that y'all should be worried about, I think that's gonna dethrone. That's gonna give Golden State their problems and Denver their problems is the New Orleans Pelicans. Brandon Ingram is playing like a beast. Zion Williamson is back. It's a problem over there in New Orleans. They probably going to be the best thing spoken in the Western Conference.
Yeah, that's
NBA's back, baby.
That's the knock I have. Yeah, it is back. That's the knock I have against with the Lakers. I mean, I know we call him the GM, where you let go of
Kuzma and Caldwell Pope. You shouldn't have gave them those guys. Those guys can shoot outside. They legitimate jump shooters.
So
one guy.
My stance on him, still has a chance. He's still a go. Still has a chance.
Who you talking about, the GM, or who we talking about right now?
LeBron. It still has a chance. The year 20. I mean, come on, man. Like you gotta have. You need the teammates.
You know what's crazy, bro?
Is Anthony Davis playing? Look. Hold on.
When they going around, I hate guys that just don't go giving what it's worth. Like you seeing what's in front of your eyes, but you fail to not even acknowledge that.
But LeBron, when they played the Clippers,
God,
LeBron had more rebounds than Anthony Davis.
Can you go to the Lakers?
No, I'm saying, but when they Bach, he's respectable. He had more rebounds than Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis with the Pelicans, he used to have double-doubles every night. He came to the Lakers, it's like he just didn't give a shit no more. He got that ring, he's like, I don't care no more. He's not playing like he used to play. Come on, man. Wow. No.
So you just not, so you're going to just, okay.
I'm going to acknowledge, I acknowledged it. LeBron, I didn't like that he came out the first game and said, oh, we don't have no, that's an excuse to me. Like, you put this team together, make it work.
Yeah, it was your fault. You the one that gave up Kuzma and Caldwell Pope. They wanted to keep them.
I'm giving him no pass, but it's almost like, again,
But I hate the fact that we're going around other players and blaming other players as far as blaming the person that orchestrated this whole thing, and it's him.
I'm not. You know what it is? When you're that great, it's automatic blame. You automatically blame. So I don't need to say it. He's automatic blame. He's automatically going to be blamed regardless if they're losing or winning. Like, he's just automatic. He's in there with Pelinka and Genie and whoever.
Let me tell you something, man. You know the difference between two. I hate to bring up Jordan, dog. Jordan didn't have other players when he in his prime. Other great players didn't win championships. I'm just saying. They feared this guy. Nobody fears LeBron James. It proved the point when he was in the Olympics when they lost a whole bunch of times. They needed the Mamba to come there and save the day. Bro, he's not who he is, bro. I just want y'all to understand that. Let's stop putting so much damn golden ticket behind this guy's name and give him who he really is. You know what I'm saying? He's a great player. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, of course. But he's not that guy.
No, he's a Mount Rushmore player.
No, he's not much. No, he's not.
Yes,
he's not, bro.
Okay, all right. Now your hate really just stems from him. Now. He's a Mount Rushmore.
No, I'm just being honest. He's not.
He's a Mount Rushmore player.
He's in yours.
He's a Mount Rushmore player. I don't care if you got number 4 or 3 or 2. He's a Mount Rushmore.
So you think so overall you think he's better than KD?
Yes.
You think he's better than Steph?
Yes. He can
play.
Right,
I think this is over with.
We're talking about basketball. He's only play. Steph he's limited to 1 or 2 positions. Can KD play? Can Steph play in the post? No.
No, he can't play in the post. But at the same time, guess what? His team just won a 4 championship.
That's true. But his team. It's overall. It's a team game. LeBron can do it all. I'm sorry.
You think he's better than Kawhi?
Yes.
All right, so we yeah. I'm done.
Playing though. Let's be honest. Like, how can you even be considered a greatness when you sit out, when you decide to, you know what? How do you have respect for him? If you're old school
I don't think LeBron James is a top 20 player right now. And people just keep doing this. He's not a top 20 player right now.
Oh, he's not. Right now? Nah, he's a top 20. Right now?
He's a top 20?
I mean, he probably towards the end.
When your team was sitting at 0-2. Okay, makes sense.
The season.
Okay.
It's a long season. I can't judge no team off this.
We're gonna have this same conversation when 15 games have passed. We're gonna see how great that he looks.
I tell you what, because they have a very good chance to be out of this by Thanksgiving. They out of contention by Thanksgiving. It is what it is. Doesn't mean you know what it is. It doesn't change my status with him this year. If he does bad or great, he's still great. He's a Mount Rushmore player. He is. It doesn't matter. Everything is just. It's cherries on the top at this point for him.
It's cherries on top.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
How many rings LeBron got?
He's a year 20.
Yeah. 20 years, won 4 rings. Got you. All right. Let's move on.
And it's the competition, bro.
He's got competition. Okay. He's not feared, bro. He's not feared. I'm sorry.
But you know what? This generation is different. Nobody's feared. Is Steph feared? Steph isn't feared.
I don't know. He changed the game though.
He did. But who was actually feared these days? And was really Michael Jordan feared? Was he really?
He was feared. He was definitely feared. He was definitely feared. Guys tell you that. Past players told you that. He was feared.
Oh my gosh! You made me into these Michael Jordan conversations. He's a GOAT.
He was feared, bro.
He wasn't feared.
He was feared.
He wasn't feared. I don't.
You might not think that, but other guys that he played against, they'll tell you the stories.
Hey, so Jeff, let me ask you this question. Based off what you see from the Lakers, where do you see things going from them for the rest of the season? Do you think they have a turnaround season and can get back into this?
I said from the beginning of the season before we predicted, I feel they're going to be last in their conference. I don't think they have no shot in hell at doing anything. I told you the only way they can win, they can't do that because they still keep doing the blame game and they keep following the media trap. They will fire Darvin Ham because he's not going to turn it around. They're going to have to make a trade for try to get Buddy Hill and turn over there. If they can't do that, they're last in their conference. There are no playoffs for them in year 20.
I just want to say my pick because you know what, I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not. As a matter of fact, I
feel like it.
Okay, well, let me be honest. I hate the Lakers.
I do too.
I really do. I look at the Lakers. I look at the Yankees. I hate them. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm defending more of LeBron. So I'm not Lakers because I'm not gonna be honest. You know, another person I don't really like a lot either, and I never really liked this game. I'm never really cared for Anthony Davis' game. You play Pelicans. I've always thought.
It's funny how you don't like Anthony Davis now.
No. I've never been a fan of him.
No, AD was that guy. He was that guy. He's the reason why the Lakers got their first chip. The chip, I mean, first chip, but the recent chip.
He could be the star and role because he's always hurt. He's always hurt.
Because he's carrying the load, bro.
He's glass. What's the excuse now? He went down yesterday. He got back up and finished the game.
He's a big man.
You know what? So was Shaq, and he was in there.
Shaq was also he had a lot of injuries too.
He played.
Big men has injuries, bro. You should know. You know how the game goes.
I know, but was there? When it was time to show, when he was time to play, he played. Anthony Davis, man.
Wait now.
Wait a minute. Let me go
Shaq
back.
had they said Shaq was lazy a couple of times too. Now let's not we're not finishing in here. And I can't shit on this man, bro, because if you pull up his numbers, he's still an all-time great.
Who?
Anthony Davis.
I'm not saying he's not all great, but he hasn't played like that in the last 2-3 years.
Why? Do you think he played like that? Do you think he played that in the championships? The championship run?
Because he was getting his first ring. I truly think after that ring, he just don't give a shit no more. He doesn't care. Not everybody wants to be great. He's great.
Let me tell you something. Before he came to the Lakers, he was a great player.
He was.
He played an all-time great team. I'll tell you one thing. If he don't, I guarantee if he can get out of his way out of Lakerland and play on the if he hopefully come to Chi-Town, I tell you what, I guarantee he'll play like Anthony Davis of Hall of Fame Anthony Davis.
Man, he doesn't care no more. He doesn't care no more. That's what I see. I don't really see that competitive vibe.
But to be honest, though, I got just to give us a pick right now, who's going to the finals, just out of the blue. I'm gonna go. I got Bucks, going back to the finals versus the Nuggets. That's my team. That's my teams.
I got the Celtics
this year.
I got Celtics and Memphis. Those are my two. I got Memphis.
Memphis.
Yes.
Okay.
Memphis. Yes.
Why you don't think Memphis?
Well,
they ain't got no big man.
This game is not tailored around big men now.
Yeah, but you can't win with just John Morant, and his game is going. That's you ask Derrick Rose. That stuff ain't gonna last too long.
Well, this is the time for him. This big man, they don't care.
John Morant is highly overrated. I can tell you this one. In my backup pick, I got the Clippers.
He's not highly overrated.
He is overrated. But can you go up a little bit? I got the Clippers. Go up a little bit. I'm talking about, in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, Eastern.
I got the Clippers. Surprisingly enough, I probably got the Clippers and the Heat if the Heat can bounce back. I mean, it's early in the season.
Who you got, Adrian?
I don't care about the NBA, man.
I just want to hear that.
It's too long, man. It's too long, man.
What you mean, bro?
This is ridiculous. Like the fact.
Just say you don't care about NBA, bro. I'd rather you say that.
Well, I did. I did say it. I said I don't care about the NBA.
Okay, yeah, just say that, bro. It's not too long. MLB got 162 games,
and that's too long.
Okay, but NBA only got 82.
Still too long. I mean, to play all those games just to figure out who's your champion is pointless. Football, you just need 12 to 17 games and we know who we winning. It's straight to the point.
But football is a very physical sport. Basketball can be tailor-made. I agree 82 games this long. I think it should be 68, but it is what it is.
Make it 20, and then you can enter it. You can
20, no,
find
bro.
out.
You need a lot of basketball. What is wrong with you, bro? 20 games? Yeah, you can tell, yeah. Hey, who you got, Bobby? That was crazy, dog. that was the most crazy. Boy, fans will hear this shit. Boy, you be bad.
They'll be okay. They'll be all right. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna turn over in their bed and go to sleep.
All right, man. Who you got, Bobby? He said 20 games.
Yeah, I got Memphis and Celtics. That's what I'm taking. I'm Memphis and I like the Celtics.
You got the Memphis Grizzlies.
I got them going. I like Grizzlies. I like them.
All right, Jeff. So it's time to get into your boxing world. This is gonna be fun.
It's not fun, bro.
Well, it ain't much, so it ain't gonna take long.
Terrence Crawford has agreed to fight somebody, a no-name guy, instead of taking Spence. We should have had Spence right now. This is bullshit. I don't want to talk more about it. Because I had this fight anticipating the whole year. To try to bring my boxing is back. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he's pulling a Mayweather and cherry picking his shit. So I'm done, bro. I'm not as hyped as I thought I was gonna be this year. I thought officially boxing was gonna be back this year, and again, Crawford does this bullshit, bro. I don't respect this shit at all. Man, I miss Tommy Hearns. I miss the Roberto Durant. I miss Sugar Shane Mosley. These guys, they don't duck guys. You know what I'm saying?
You still got Jake Paul.
Bro, I'm talking about real boxers. Chill out, man. Like you don't have no contribute to people that are boxing. I just named Hall of Famers, dog. You just fucking named Jake Paul. That's disrespectful, bro.
Well, shout out to Clarissa Shields.
Another boxer. Okay.
Nobody.
Bro, are we gonna stay respectful in this sport, bro?
So Clarissa Shields shouldn't get respected. Is that what you're saying?
Why we always telling made for women, bro? We give a lot of shout out to women on this podcast, bro. A lot.
Wait a minute, it's sports. It's just sports.
I get that, but y'all making me know.
We sat here and talked all this Major League Baseball, college football, NFL,
y'all
NBA.
Give women
y'all sit here went back and forth. You sit here went back and forth about LeBron James, and all I said was shout out to Clarissa Shields for her win over there in London.
I just named you Tommy Hitman Hearns, Roberto Durant, Hall of Famers. You fucking named Jake Paul and fucking Clarissa Shields. Hey, dog, we need to go ahead and close this podcast off, dog. Because y'all just disrespect Hall of Famers. Like, I disrespect.
What?
We give too much platform. We might well turn this to the creative women notice. You know what I'm saying? Because we give too much them, you know what I'm saying? Too much.
Oh my God. Oh my
God. Too much love to women, bro. Shit.
Oh man.
Shout out to Clarissa Shields, by the way, for that win.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I know I fell for the bait. I don't care.
Oh man, but you know what? Hey, but you know what, Jeff? One thing I will agree on you, but to be serious real quick is, I do agree with you that with Spencer Crawford doing this fight and not sticking to the one that we all was like really looking forward to, and just to see how boxing is, like you don't really see the headlines. I agree with you, Jeff. It's just making the sport even watered down. It's making it non-relative. It's no knock to the fella that's fighting Crawford, but it's like you look for these big main event fights because you really want to see that skill set hit the stage. The same thing like when people watch MMA, you want those big fights, and this is why I say MMA is going to continue to skyrocket further and further, and the boxing world is going to continue. Boxing's still going to be there, but it's going to be its own small little bubble. I agree. It's not going to be the same, but it's going to still like you're not going to get a bunch of pay-per-view boxing fights like you once like we once were. Like MMA is just taking off, and with the fighters that's coming out now, and the ones that's getting out there, and the ones that's really just getting into the game, and it's really just making a lot more noise. It's just really setting the tone. Like, you know, it's MMA, and it's going to continue to be this mixed martial art fighting, and boxing will continue to be the back end.
I got no choice to agree with you because
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to now the movie Creed 3 now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only boxing I can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the same thing. I'm right there with you. Now, I want to see Creed 3, but you know, I was really looking forward to this boxing match with Crawford and
man, I thought this was going to be the return of the welterweight division, but right now,
But I mean, but you still got what's the heavyweight fights that you got coming up now? So you got because he has
what's name just fought, but I wasn't
he got that But he got another bout. I mean, it's bad that I can't remember his name, which is sad.
No, Fury's finna fight Chisora, but because of Joshua got an injury.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you about boxing.
Oh man, it's going dead, bro. It is what it is. I hate to say it, but because you got Mayweather being a showman fighter, fuck, you know what I'm saying, and allowing guys like Jay Paul to be a showman fighter too, and you know, it is what it is. It's not like how it is in the early 2000s, and the 90s, and the 80s, and 60s, and 70s, and so forth. I miss that times. There's a lot of great fights.
Well, you weren't around for the 70s, but
but I watched the fights, bro. I watched greats fight. I didn't watch it of course I didn't watch it live, but I'm talking about I relived them. I watched them. I watched Rumble in the Jungle. And I watched Ali and Frazier, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I love boxing too, but I'm honest. This is just another disappointing fight. It doesn't make sense why they don't fight. But we know what it is. Crawford's ducking him now. So.
Yeah, he ducking. It's definitely evident. I thought maybe Spence was ducking Crawford, but now it's evident that Crawford was ducking Spence.
I thought it was
for him taking this fight, just like you said earlier before this podcast. I feel like he haven't fought in a while, and he's trying to retool his shit.
He hasn't fought in a whole year, so he wants a tune-up fight. And whoever is advising him is like, "Hey, look, you might want a tune-up fight before you take this main fight. The Errol Spence fight is going to be there because I don't even know anymore, but they'll probably fight March or whatever, Cinco de Mayo, whatever. But I don't know. It's just boxing, man. It's draining. It's draining, man. And another fight like you see right here, Tyson Fury might be fighting somebody. You know what we did talk about? Which again, another fight that wasn't really all that hype. Deontay Wilder, he knocked out his.
I just said that earlier. When we were talking about Adrian,
okay.
I'm not looking forward to Deontay Wilder because he's not a pure boxer. No offense to him, but you know what I'm saying. His style of play just feel like he's just going for the knockout punch. You know what I'm saying? That's his style.
Yeah.
He really let me down when he went against Fury because Fury exposed him.
Yeah, he did. Fury did expose him. He did.
You know what I'm saying?
I will be honest. I think he'll get another shot at Fury. I think
he will, and Fury gonna beat him again.
That too. I just think Fury's just too technical. He's just way too technical.
He's too technical for him. Now, don't get me wrong. Now Wilder could have knocked him out twice, but again, I don't know why he went against. He get Fury. He gets really tired. I don't know what it is. And he's in awesome shape.
Yeah. Fury don't even look like he's in shape. He look like this old man.
But hey, man, boxing when it comes to
shape
technician, boxing you seen Butterbean.
I know, but
it don't matter, bro.
It don't matter what you look like. It really matters. You're right. Because when I look at Fury, I'm looking at a guy, especially a guy compared to Deontay. You're like, man, how are you doing this? But hey, Fury, man.
Hey, so let me ask you this question, Jeff, because I've been reading. I'm reading up on some of it now. The Terrence and Spencer Crawford, who really was the reason why this fight got called off? Like, who was the real fault?
Crawford, not only he agreed to take a pay cut, he agreed to get all the pay-per-views, he agreed to getting less money, and but failed to sign the contract. Spence signed the contract 3 months ago, actually.
Oh, okay.
So Crawford just kept ducking around. First, it was the mob ties. That came out of play. That wasn't an issue no more. And now it's whether or not you're gonna fight. We just seen a Triple G and Canelo fight that was swept under the rug for see, that's why they think boxing is dead, bro. Like, that was a pretty decent fight, but Triple G is not what he is no more. It's time for him to hang it up. But as far as Spencer Crawford, man, hopefully we get it next year. But he's pulling a Mayweather right now.
I'm not.
Huh?
No, I was looking forward to that fight. I mean, I think that was the mega fight.
That was the mega fight for my books for this year. That was going. I get excited for boxing, and right now it's becoming a dud.
For him to fight that whoever this guy is.
Yeah, it's a cop out, bro. I hope he gets booed that whole fucking night. Yeah, he's a shit guy, bro. I had a lot of respect for Crawford, but this man Spence signed a contract. He done went through a car accident. He damn almost lost his life. He still came back strong. But you over there cherry picking, I don't know if I should. Nah, bro. If you just scared to get that ass beat, I'll just say that, bro.
Well,
so we can and just waste our time. You know what I'm saying?
I probably say I don't understand, the boxing, and I think if you agree to the numbers, I understand there's a lot of language that goes into contracts, and I get that, especially with boxing.
He agreed to take less money, Bobby. So money is not an issue. At this point, he's just scared.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's making the point. That's why I say if you agree to the money, if that's not, because that's the biggest holdup with a lot of these boxers. Who can get the
exactly.
But once you agree to that, okay, so what else? Well, the little language in the contract, that should be able to be ironed out. That should be worked out. I mean, the biggest part is who's going to get the biggest purse. So obviously he's scared. He's running, and he needs a tune-up fight. He'll fall in the year, and go from there. But that's boxing, though, man. Like, that's just boxing. But that's why I'm not.
That's the thing too. As fans, how can we stay hip to the damn shit and we can't make timeless fights?
Yeah,
and because you got one fights are damn near 6 or 7 months apart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So most likely for this fight being he fighting in December 10th. So we probably gonna see Spence and Crawford until probably mid next year, probably May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
That's what I'm saying, Cinco de Mayo. So I'm already a lost fan. I love boxing, but
I can't never give up on boxing because of the history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boxing that's done a lot in my life, so I can never give up on the sport.
Yeah.
Well, don't give up, Jeff. Don't give up. Just hold on, buddy. But it'll turn around for you, man. Turn around for you. That was a good show, fellas. A good show. Long time since we done something like this. Anybody else got anything, man? Before we close it out? Yeah. Bobby?
See that score up there, the Astros, the final 5-0.
Yeah, I was looking at it. So
yeah, Philly.
Yeah, look like Philly's about to They're about to close out. I thought so the new playoff system is not 4 games no more. It's only 3 games. 4. It is 4. I didn't mean close out. I mean they're gonna go up 3-1 on San Diego. So the first round is 3, but this round is 4. First one to 4.
Yeah, but it's looking like the Phillies might take this though, man.
I'm saying, man, like
that's gonna be Phillies and Astros.
They riding, man. Like the Phillies.
Yeah.
I'm not
They're very hot, man. I tell you what, they beat the Braves, they deserve to be in the finals. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Because the Braves won the championship last year, bro. That's the only reason why. There's no hating. I don't actually hate the Braves. I actually like the Braves. Got love for them.
I don't like their management. I've always hated their management. I have.
Hey man, Truist Park is a good stadium now. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Truist Park, Turner Park, whatever the hell the park they want to go.
Oh no, Turner Field's going, bro.
Yeah, that's Georgia Southern now.
Yeah, I think.
Oh no, that's Georgia State.
Georgia State. Yeah, you said Southern.
I understand what you said about saving the money and all that, but bro, let me tell you some of these baseball. These owners' pockets are deep. Like you think NFL owners are deep, or these owners?
Bro, you're paying the guys $400 million. I mean, of course, it's deep.
It's deep, man. So it's. Hey, I'm a competitor. I would want to try to go back to back. Let me go back to back. That's just. I mean, if I got a $1 billion.
Hey, man, but for the Braves to be in the playoffs, it says a lot, man. Because it's hard to get to the playoffs.
It is, but it's not the chip. What's the point? Because like Adrian said, you play 160 games to get the playoffs. Fuck that. I want the chip. 160 games to get the playoffs. I want the chip. As a player, I would feel cheated. I'm getting all this money, which is cool. But as a player, I would feel cheated. So that's just me.
All right.
See,
well,
man, I wish LeBron had that kind of same attitude.
Well, it's time to close out on that note. This one about to go into a whole nother round. Yeah, but appreciate it, guys. Thanks for getting together, man. To all our followers out there, all our supporters, we really do apologize that it took us long, pretty much 2 weeks to get this coming out to you. We're definitely going to do a better job. You know, everybody's working on some things, and we're working on really trying to improve some more things. So, as always, Creative Notice Podcast. It's your boy Jeff, Bobby, your boy Adrian, and as always, we out. Peace.